I forget that my lantern's actually infinite. That was a pig squealing. I realize now that my fear of dirt You have a fear of dirt?
Come and see, Papa. We found an egg. A stone egg.
A stone egg. That could be the stones he mentioned before, or possibly the orb. Now we got some magic stones, which could be the same thing. It could be pieces of an orb. So maybe he's looking for like a new power source or something? It is as if those clean places, so free of humanity's filth, imprinted upon my soul and left it so fragile to what I find here. I must entertain this buffoon and submit to his intrusion. I may even introduce him to Jack, or his sons at least. Why are the lights flickering? Wait, that door is open. Wait, that's not good. Why he's trying to create a workforce to maintain it, to keep it clean and sanitized. And we have the names for the two kids, Edwin and Enoch. Precious eagle cactus fruit? The voice on the telephone. He speaks as if he knows me. And indeed, I seem to remember him, like a twin pulled away from the other at birth.
The shaking ground you feel is our attempts to clear the floodwaters. Treachery, Mandus. We were undone.
Watch like the actual kids we're seeing, the fabrications of our mind, and the monsters that we literally just got a glimpse at be the actual resuscitated remains of our children. That would be scary and not good. Where do I go now? What the hell is that thing? Oh, what the hell was that thing? What's not good? The fact that we just had reference to the potion we made in Dark Descent that of which we were able to give to a person and then proceed to decapitate him, and his head was still functional. With no pain, mind you. Or at least no apparent pain. He didn't comment on any. Wait, hold on. Where are you taking me? Oh, that door's locked. Wait, so how do I... Where do I go? I'm a bit No, I can't do anything with you. This gate is closed again, but what do I need to do? Wait. There's like a staircase leading down right here to that gate's still closed though. You can't minimize streams on the app anymore? Oh, that's kind of gross. Yeah, I don't know. The Twitch mobile app's been doing some updates recently that I'm not a complete fan of. Hopefully with feedback, they'll get things ironed out and actually more user-friendly again. Oh, Sonic, out of curiosity, are you on desktop or are you on mobile? Oh, there's flashing. Something's over there. What was that thing? Oh, this way's open now. Oh, oh, hi. The whatever that thing was turned into it. It absolutely. I guarantee you what I just said is true. Those monsters are reincarnated. Oh, that's not good. Oh, Mandus, what have you done?
We know the way.
Mandus, Mandrake? What was his name again? So he found a version of the potion that we use in Dark Ascent to do that thing where we still give life to a severed head. And he used it to resuscitate someone and found out its properties.
Hold still, for God's sake, hold still, child. Don't let it get into your eyes. I'm gonna rinse it out now. There.
Don't let
You'll
what
be
get
fine.
into your
You
eyes?
just need to lie down. Enoch, look to your brother. How many times have I told you not to play in the cellar?
But he was saying in that note we just saw that he is going to It is too late for you, I promise this, talking about his wife who died during childbirth. However, I will save our children from death, and if need be, I will wrench them back from the blackness with this wonderful concoction. The wonderful concoction being the potion we use on Agrippa. And so, are we playing as him? I mean, we have to be, right? When we have amnesia somehow. And previous to our amnesia, our children did die, but we used that potion to resuscitate them, and somehow it turned them into the creatures we're seeing? There's anything back here? I don't think there is. Wee! No, this got blocked off. Okay. Yeah, there we go. There's another little audiogram thing over here.
I told you he'd come.
Extraordinary. Quite extraordinary. And you built it all. Good God, man. You have been busy.
It is wonderful how tragedy focuses the mind. What else was I to do? Fall into grief, pine, and fade in my hopelessness? Why not then simply die in that jungle amongst those dead temples?
What was I to simply do? Pine and what did he say? He said pine and like grieve or something. That I think he still is. I think he's finding his own way to pine, which is creating these machines, these workshops, these stainless steel, well, obviously not stainless steel, it's rusting. But you know what I mean, these steel infrastructure, how he's trying to turn the world into a sterile environment. That's how he's grieving, and he's hyper focusing on it. Everyone grieves in different ways, and I think that's how he's grieving for his wife's passing. Pineapple, pine tree. Pine trees are fun. And here is the scene from the main menu. My grandparents have a pine tree in their yard, and it's always a lot of fun because we used to take the pine cones that fell from them and use them as kindling for fire, for like the fireplace and stuff like that. And dude, it was so fun because you would like put them in there, light up the kindling, and it would almost be like a mini explosion because of the pine cone. It wouldn't actually explode or anything, but like it would like, whoo, and it made that fire burn so hot and fierce for a second. What am I doing here? This isn't terrifying at all. Oh yeah, that door looks the vault door opening and closing, that looks really good. That's fun. That's fun. This is a disguised loading screen. This is a disguised loading screen. Ha! It also fits in with the thing because it's obviously like a sanitized chamber. You come in here, you get the stuff sprayed on you, it's sanitized to like sanitize and cleanse you. But it's a disguised loading because you close the door to the previous chamber. You're in the isolated chamber. You get sanitized while the new area is loading. Then you can open the door to go in the new area. That's kind of cool. I love when developers incorporate loading into the storytelling and the environment. These like schematics of like the factories he was making. Why are you like highlighted? That house right there is like really like highlighted. Flood breach, emergency shutdown in place. Oh. Okay. How do I stop the flooding? Door's locked. I think I tried that door like 3 different times now and I keep forgetting it's locked. Whoops. Oh, and then oh, maybe it wasn't a loading screen because I think it goes straight into. I should have used that as a loading screen. That would have been whatever. This is an older game. I'm not gonna gripe about it. The collar, the neck, the noose. Such a fanfare. The Times wrote that went way too fast. I could not read that all. I can turn on the light. Hi. What do you have to say to me today?
I have such visions to share with thee. If my jaw be unshackled and you harvest the crust from my eyes, make me clean, Mandus, that my thoughts and words can unfoul it be.
I have visions for thee. That's... Is this guy good or is this guy not good? Just more schematics of various different machineries. Who's walking up there? May 1st, 1899. But then, what if I could stand upright and walk as men? What if the brute were harnessed thus? Would they sing? Would they find their own god? I have seen these things and I will tell you now, no, they will not. But they will happily accept fealty to a god thrust upon them, and worship it thus given. And this, I realized, they are no different to the masses. They are much the same as us. Once this irrevocable threshold is passed, I understand that we too are shackled and must be set free. To free the men, we cut the man. In order to cross that great evolutionary line, it must first be painted upon the ground. I'm still confused. Was he trying to make the cloned workforce? Was he trying to make them like individuals, or was he trying to make them literally like just clones of each other? That's a weird painting. Is that you playing? Finn is such an annoying character to go against. Who's Finn? August 22nd, 1899. In America, they talk of building their cities to the skies. To me, this seems folly, but perhaps it is simply a case of a nation founded without a history of its own. We walk upon our histories, they are compacted into the very loam beneath our feet. The engineers we employed talked of how when building the underground trains, they would often come across older tunnels crisscrossing the capital. What palaces lie buried beneath us? We are digging, excavating, and reappropriating what we find. At the center of the planet, my architect tells me, there is a giant iron ball. It is the egg of the world. Oh, you're playing multiverse right now? So wait, he is digging into the ground to find the center of the world? What does he want to do that for? I'm a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole. Diggy diggy hole. Thank you for that. Thank you for the reminder of that amazing, amazing song. Anyone watching us? Many a time, many a time. I've rewatched the series that came from so many times. October 11th, 1899. We integrate the very latest knowledge of chemistry using low levels of a laudanum derivative in feed to subdue the product even before the initiation of the process. This means that when we drag them from holding pins onto the line, they are less likely to panic and damage machine components, other products, or themselves. This section of the belt is sheathed in rubber and kept well lit to maintain good spirits. We have actually found that the intelligent placement of gramophones and simple acoustic amplification tubes around the line means we can use music to further soothe the product. We find Debussy particularly effective with this regard. Oh, that is disturbing. That is extremely disturbing. I have heard of Valhalla Calling. That song's really good. I've also heard several different remixes and reimaginings of it. Yeah, it's from hold on. I completely blanked on what the name is. Yogscast. It's from Yogscast. They did a Minecraft series where that came from. Yeah, no, the freaking product. So we know he's a butcher. We know he's a germaphobe. We know he's building machinery to cleanse the earth because he feels like nature itself is unclean. So the machinery he's building is to help with butchery. He's creating a cloned workforce to to maintain it. And the things he's butchering, I'm assuming pigs, he's calling product, and then is using music and other and lighting to maintain good spirits to keep the product in the best quality. This could quickly turn very unpleasant. It's already very disturbing. He doesn't call them pigs, he calls them product. That's ugh. Fueling pumps, volatile chemicals are in use. These materials are highly corrosive. Wear protection. Okay. Don't step in any liquid I see. Got it. No comments on Debussy and who Deb is? I don't actually know who Debussy is. Well, now you got me curious. Hold on. Claude Debussy. He was a French composer. He is sometimes seen as the first impressionist composer, although he vigorously rejected that term. His most famous tune is Clair de Lune. It's been used to advertise everything from airlines to toilet rolls. And is incorporated into countless TV scores and films, including Westworld. You thought he was made up. I mean, it very well could be. The name itself didn't ring a bell for me, but interesting that they're using music that supposedly is used to like advertise products as soothing for what they're calling products. That's also very kind of sus. Pumping station. It appears to be some kind of fueling station. I have seen automobiles demonstrated at Mr. Yarham and Mr. Simmons' work, but the smell here is all wrong. This is not petroleum, of that I am sure. Everything suggests to me that this machine must be significant in some way. Can't open this? This is like blocked off. Can't make out what that symbol is. That almost looks like some kind of being with a horn right there. Oh, hi, pig. Wait, can I get out through the window? I can. We'll do that in a second. September 28th, 1899. Imagine, they say, a machine one day that might think like a man. As if this is to be desired. One might almost boast of creating a man who breeds like a pig. Men and women upon all fours, rutting carelessly, ejaculating their filthy little missives into the street. Dear God. Alleys and gutters running freely with the careless spill of their conjoinings, the air thick with the whimperings of lust, bodies streaked with their own emissions. We have created a world where man is so utterly debased, he will spray his seed over passers-by, and yet the condition Babbage aspired to. Oh god. No, this is not the machine we seek. Such an entity should be nothing less than a deity, and we would fall upon our knees and worship it. We shall not carve gods to bicker and fornicate. They will exist to clean the world and set us free. I reject Babbage as I reject these men of government. Let the pigs copulate in the gutters whilst they can. We shall scoop them up and ease their ascension soon enough. My poor mouth. Are you... I'm not even... Let's just go. I'm not gonna even comment on that one. That's... No. So, I mean, the one thing I will say is it appears that he is seeing humans as pigs now. Which, puts more credence into my earlier fears from the earlier message that he's just calling them product. He's playing stuff like Claire de Lune to stuff that humans would have heard in like advertisements and other things that could calm them down. So is he putting humans through this processing, through this butchery? That is gorgeous. Oh, it's a church. That's the least of what you could say. He is definitely freaky. And in all the wrong ways, too. Oh, here's a closer up of that symbol. Oh, that's a bird. Bird brand. Bird brand. It's the bird brand. Who does he think he is? Kellogg's? Delivery schedule. How in the blazes are we supposed to meet these damn schedules if even the basic equipment we are provided with simply will not perform its designated function? These cursed newfangled tricks will only run a fraction of the distance my old nag managed before running out of stinking gasoline. The gaffer says it's fine and there's plenty of pumps to refill them outside the factory walls, but you end up dragging a blessed tank from the truck to the nearest one to refill it. And the one in the storeroom is empty again. I can't be turning that crank handle all day only to find the tank is empty. Well, sod it, says I. Enough for a night, and to bed I go. It's not like anyone needs access to the bleeding graveyard anyway. Hooray. Or Harry. Hooray. Jesus. Harry, if you get this, I'll meet you in the Damson Templar for a jar. No, that paragraph. That paragraph, no, that paragraph.
Come on, Papa. Let's climb this one. I can see more pictures at the top.
St. Dustan's Church. Okay, so he was going to the church. Okay, so I'm assuming based on the note, you're gonna be empty. I need to find gasoline, and then I'll be able to access that, which is the ultimate goal once I give you gasoline. Okay. Almost looks like red eyes in the distance. Who's there? Why are the lights flickering? A battery? Strange container. This This canister looks like if it may fit the fuel pump I saw earlier. It certainly carries the same fetid, unholy reek. I will not think of that which I saw pass me in its cage. I will not gaze again into that dark machine room. A more immediate task presents itself, and the opportunity perhaps to gain access to St. Dunstan's. Oh, dude, I'm missing these. It's like a tiny little icon in the corner, and I keep missing the icon. All those suggestions of a large workforce, yet no actual signs of life. It is every bit as if someone has attempted to carefully create the illusion of a working factory complex, yet this facade, when examined closely, is clearly just a falsification. But I must put aside my anxieties, quell the unease that pits my stomach, and continue on my path. And then holy orders. The church is connected to the plant. How odd, however, it does suggest another route into the main part of the facility. Given the locked doors around the fueling station, the truck blocks my way, however, almost as if the saboteur knew that I might consider this alternative entrance. Okay, so this needs to go to the fuel pump, and instead I'm not going to look in here again, but you better believe I'm going to look in here again. I don't see anything. Obviously, with him commenting and the lights flickering, there was something in there, though. It's really interesting how in the first game there was like an inventory and a sanity system and all that kind of stuff, and now it feels like it's all been ripped out for this one, which is very weird. It is developed by a different team. Wait. I go in here, right? It's like this is where the pump was. I don't know, it just this game hasn't really had me backtrack that much before, and now it feels weird backtracking all this way. Nope, it's right though. Wait. Oh crap. I need to finish filling this thing and get out of here. I need to finish filling this thing and get out of here. I'm just jumping over that. Get me out of here. 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 I saw the note pop up. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of there. A fast getaway. Dear sweet lord of all that is good and holy, I must make my escape. Grasp this container and its putrid contents and flee this place before that creature, that nearly man, returns. I will head for the church. Surely such an abomination could not follow onto hallowed ground. Good thing that door was extremely stable. Sounds like it's trying to follow me, actually. Okay, no question. It looks like I put that in here, actually. There we go. Hi, pighead. Did I look over here? I don't think I looked over here yet. Just in case I missed something. That's kind of weird. It's almost like that's a mirror of what I'm looking at. Oh, not quite. That's further back, actually. I know he said it was like a kind of a facade, and like how this entire factory complex is like has like supposedly a huge workforce or whatever, and then it's like he built it to get ready for a workforce. However, I feel like the workforce is there. He's
This way,
constructed them.
Papa. Come and see. Will it hatch? Can we take it home?
Yes, my darlings. Of course we can take it home.
Oh, I thought that was something coming like out of the door window. I didn't realize. Hi. Just hear like babies in there lining away. Someone needs to go take care of them. The babies need attention. Yeah, like he like constructed his factory and then he's making the high shovel. That was rude of you. Bad shovel. I thought that I saw the body and it reminded me of like the Gatherer from Dark Descent, and then as soon as that clicked in my mind, then I took damage and like went flying back in the air, and I thought like it was attacking me. I was like, no, it was just a shovel. It's an Illuminati symbol. It's an Illuminati symbol on that grave. That's the same crest that we saw earlier inside the actual mansion. Okay, let's go see what's in this church. Livestock and Bibles. The wires came up out of the ground whilst he lay on the grass asleep. Like serpents they were, and they burrowed into his ears and became his listening. Does the church belong to the Illuminati? I hope not. Inside St. Dunstan's. We sat here, I remember. We sat in our black and we mourned and we prayed and we bowed our heads. How I hated God then. How I spurned him. If this is our Lord, this pig who robs me of my wife, then I refute his embrace. I will carve a new God for us all. Such madness, such a fool I was. Such blasphemous ravings had remained within me. I would be doomed. But even here, I feel this machine throb beneath the flags, and I know my path awaits me. Wow. This game is really holding no bars, is it? Just straight up called God a pig. Okay. The Piganati will see you now. Get it? Because pigs, and then this is the church apparently by the Illuminati. So the Piganati. I'll read that note in just a second. I want to see what's in the drawers. November 23rd, 1899. Twin candles. Bent to the will of the central saint, casting their light to the corners of the chapel. Father Jeremiah, I thought, could be trusted with the secret, but he is like all of the others. So the old priest has gone to the holding pens with his flock. He says he will enter into our world with them, a shepherd indeed. Was that pig head there before? Am I going crazy? Maybe both of these go up to like the central chapel? Yeah, it comes up on the other side. Okay.
Your faith shackles your vision, Professor. It is an iron coffin that keeps you from grasping the future. We require a new deity, one of steam and the wheel, of magnetism and progress. The old god is nothing more than a lamed hog, spitting back offal at mankind.
This man's literally turning his quirks, for lack of a better word, into a religion. His quirks about turning the world into machinery. He's turning that into a religion. Oh no, it's the demon pianist. He just upgraded. The demon pianist from earlier is just upgraded to the organ. Don't be afraid. He's on our side. He was very shy in Dark Descent, but since he's come back in Machine for Pigs, he's seems to have gotten over his shyness. Some kind of mechanism, a secret and infernal one, no doubt. The missing candlestick is clearly the answer. But why? This I cannot fathom. Why hide secret machines in a place of prayer? And where are the faithful? Why are there drag marks around the altar as if someone was pulled away? Just drag marks? I don't see drag marks. Whatever all this is, it's locked and stuck. Almost looks like maybe it's like a heater for the church. Like you put coal in there and it like circulates the heat from the fire. So we need to find a candlestick. I guess let's go pew by pew. Oh, there's more doors back here. Give you! Yeah. I wonder who came up with the word pew to designate like a long bench. That didn't sound like a pig. That sounded like a woman in distress. That's not good. Oh, hi, candlestick. That's what I need, I bet you, right there. Yeah, I don't know. I guess considering the demon pianist slash organist got tired of playing, now they're probably just following us around, waiting to find the next piano or organ to play with. So and so I don't think it's anything to worry about. I'm pretty sure they're just chilling with us. Father Jeremiah's journal, October 1st, 1899. They flock to us now. Where once I had to walk amongst them to bring salvation into their lives, now drawn by warmth and winter. The food that Mandus distributes, my church is full and my charges are saved. He walks amongst them and they almost worship him. He will not allow them to work in his factories, claiming that his workforce are specially trained for the new machinery he uses. And that it would be irresponsible, nay unethical, to risk such precious lives as he sees here. I don't necessarily know if he sees them as precious. I'm pretty sure he sees them as pigs lining up for the slaughter from this new religion. A changed man since Mexico, it is to be praised that in the face of such appalling tragedy, and from the confines of his sickbed, as he is often chained to, he conducts one of the greatest and most benevolent charities in all of London. Not content with the rise to become the dominant food produced business in the land, he distributes his goodwill, his fares to the poor, and they congregate about his kingdom in gratitude. Yeah, I think he's creating a religion and then he's lining them up for the slaughter for his machines. I guarantee you that's what's actually happening. He's putting on a show. He doesn't actually. Oh God. Okay. Oh God. Okay. Yeah, I don't think God's here. Hello? Oh, that's cool. The candle's like on its head and it's using the cup to prop it up. I was like, wow, that's staying like that. Hello? What was that sound? Oh, did that unlock whatever was in here? Oh, it turned on the boiler, the furnace. Infernal machinery. The engine fires, the flames are stoked. I hear steam in the walls, vibrations upon the very air. My heart falters at the prospect of throwing the lever and exposing the workings of this dark contraption. But my children beckon me on and I cannot fail them. Are you sure it's your children beckoning you at this moment? Because I actually haven't heard or seen them in a hot minute. Oh. That's a fancy contraption. It appears I have no choice. Thus I descend, and may God have mercy upon my soul. If this is my bedlam, and I am to be cast as Matthews, then I will wear that mantle for the sake of my boys, and face whatever horrors lie beneath the altar. And something tells me we're never going to see the surface again. Well, it was nice being outside while it lasted. There's that triangle again. Maybe it really is the Piganati. And we are indeed stuck down here now. Oh boy. What was that? That sounded, whatever that was, it was moving fast. You think they only speak in pig Latin? Oh my gosh. Probably. Probably.
Listen, Papa. Hold the egg to your ear. You can hear the sea.
Wait, I thought the egg was the center of the world. But apparently they found the egg? Oh no. Oh hell no. Oh boy. Uh Silence. Do not startle or upset the acquisitions. These final thoughts. What exhumation is this? What rotten fruit? What bestitching of parts? I doubt I will ever be found, yet I leave you this, scrawled in the malodorous half-light. Whilst my tormentor shuffles below, my fellow prisoners keen and squeal in the gloom. And while I wait for the knocking upon my cage that signifies it is, finally, my turn to make that dark journey into the interior. The clock strikes 1.
These men, Professor, these so-called men of vision, they would shackle the masses to a wheel and turn it till their backs break.
Don't hang up on me, I'm coming.
Hear me, Mandus. The children weep in the darkness, and the floodwaters continue to rise.
These fools who lackey them, these priests, these officials, this government, they make pigs of us all.
Oh. I know horror games, and this is when we're actually going to be introduced properly to the monster, and we're actually going to have to be dodging it. I guarantee you.